Buenos dias! Today, we are going to finally be hitting that upper body day. So, it's gonna be crazy. We are going to be doing, I think, some back movements, some bicep movements, so back and bi, and then a little bit of shoulders. I have had some people be like, Patty, why are you doing shoulders with back? Because I want to. It's not that big of a deal. It's fine to do it. Also, every once in a while, I'll dedicate my own separate day to shoulders just because a nice rounded delt is quite lovely. You know what I'm saying? I went to school with this girl who just like genetically had the most juicy rounded delts ever. She like didn't even really work out. They were just like capped AF. And it was just like her genetics. And I was like, you brute! Give me those! Give me those! But anyway, so I gotta work for mine. It's fine. Honestly, respect to her. I'm trying to get on her level. So, let's go! I already took my pre-workout. Gorilla Mind, code beef. Today was just nitric because I think I had like 4 cups of coffee. I'm a little bit cracked. So, I don't think you're supposed to have 4 cups of coffee technically, but I used to have a lot more than that. So, I'm happy with that. Anyway, let's actually go. Let's go!
そうだっけ毎日のメニューなんだ
ほらすっごく汚れてるじゃないやめていた危ないなダメだよ近づいちゃう
Okay, first things first. Warming up with a jump rope, especially on like an upper body day, is really great because you're like moving your arms. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Anyway, let's go. Check this out. Check this out. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Ow! Ouch. Ow. Okay. 5 minutes complete. Time for some mobility. I was recently talking about this on Instagram and I was like going crazy. I think I talked about it like 3 times in the span of a week. I was going crazy about it because it feels so good. But this, okay, you take one of these, foam roller, you lay on it like a sacrifice. Sacrifice. And then you do some angels. Oh my God. So freaking nice. Usually my whole upper back cracks. It didn't crack today, so actually I'm kind of disappointed. Next, we're going to do some shoulder cars. Controlled articular rotation. Let's go. Here. Controlled. Do a couple of casual little shrugs. Getting shruggy in here. Some of these guys, some of these guys. Some thoracic twists. Whew. For your wrists and your elbows. Okay, I usually like to start with pull-ups, shoulder shrugs. The total, I'm going to be doing 40. So pretty much, I usually try to do just like 4 sets of 10, but it can be, you know, any number between that. 5, 12, 15, 8, it's whatever. Sometimes the range that I'm able to do honestly varies so much. Like last week, I was doing like sets of 5. I honestly kind of blame this mini bulk because it's just like, I don't know, the mass. That's probably a terrible excuse, but I'm using it. As you can see, I'm not exactly a mass monster, so not really a great excuse. Okay, next on the list, lat pull-downs. This is a cheat code for my shorter individuals. Take this off, pull it down. There you go. It's adjusted. Cheat code. I'm about to show you one of the most common lat pull-down mistakes that I see. When you do a lat pull-down, you're wanting to pull to here. So the mistake that I usually see people make, instead of pulling here to their chest, you can stop there, is they go like this.
That's not a lat pull down. If you realize you're currently making that mistake, it's nothing to be ashamed of because, you know, you don't know what you don't know until you know it. It's just now you know. So now you can adjust your form and hopefully feel it more in your lats and improve. Okay, I'm gonna do 4 sets of 10 to 12. Woo! Honestly, now that I think about it, I did do a pull upper body workout for like literally my first video.
You're not gonna explain it?
We're doing lat pull downs.
Lat pull down.
Personally, I don't like them as much as pull-ups because no core engagement. But here we are, you know what I'm saying? But it was low-key like a ridiculous video and like kind of a joke and like not that serious, but it was a good video. And I did do lat pull downs, I remember, because they were ridiculous. Okay, so usually I would do seated low cable rows, but today I decided to do dumbbell chest supported rows because I feel like they've kind of gained popularity recently, but people are a little bit confused on how to set them up because they're kind of awkward to set up. This is how I set them up. This isn't like a universal way. Someone might do it differently, but this is how I set them up. Set up your bench so it's kind of like at an incline position. Grab your weights. You can do it like this, and then you kind of roll them off to the side. There you go. Kind of awkward. Again, another great option is if you have a partner or somebody who can hand you the weights, you can just get into position like this, and they can hand you the weights. But if that's not an option, then you know. Here's another way that I do it, but it's kind of interesting. You kind of like do the worm onto the bench. Again, I'm just giving you some silly good time options. These aren't necessarily the only ways to get into this. But you basically just stand. Look at that, look at that. Worm on, worm on. I took my pants off. Now we're gonna be doing lateral dumbbell raises. This was the shoulder part I was talking about. Just spam them, you know, just spam them. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna warm up with a weight that is light. For you, it's subjective. Time for the first working set. I'm gonna be doing 4 sets of 12. That was already difficult. That's crazy. Okay, next set. Damn, I don't like when my wrists are too weak and they're like freaking caving under the pressure. Wow, that hurt.
Bruh.
Okay, now we're gonna do curls. It's gonna be a superset of heavy hammer curls, supersetted with pretty light, high rep, just regular supinated curls. Heavy, we're gonna be aiming for 8 to 10 reps. Oh my God. I started choking on my spit, oh my God. Now we're gonna aim for like 20 or 25 of these. Ow, bro. That hurt pretty freaking bad. Okay, when I work out, I don't really like show weird faces. But I feel like if I'm not about to be showing a weird face uncontrollably, then I'm probably not working hard enough. So I like to think about those people who are like screaming and making like crazy faces. And think about them when I work out and be like, am I working as hard as that person? Probably not, so I need to work harder. Please nobody take that out of context and be like, Patty said if you're not dying, you're not working hard enough. That's not what I'm saying. That's just for me personally, okay? Okay.
Heavyweight! Yeah, buddy! Lightweight! Lightweight!
Ow. Look at that. Oh, the lighting sucks, but anyway, my forearms are forearming. Not very good lighting. When I was 9, I had this friend and her mom was like really athletic and like a runner. And we went to the movie theater once and her mom wore sandals. Let me just say, I already low-key have like a vendetta against sandals. But anyway, her mom was wearing sandals. And I looked down at her mom's feet and I was just like, ugh, they were so veiny. I was like, why are your feet so vascular, dude? What are you doing? I think she was a runner. Anyway, my arms look like her feet.
The workout is done. Woo. Now we are going to have a little snack. I did have a bit of a snack in the gym. I had just like some generic chewy candies. I don't know. I've shown my candies a couple times and people are like, where did you get those candies? No, don't hurt us. No, please don't hurt me, please. They're not special candies, guys. They're just, I get them in the bulk section of the grocery store. They're not special. But now we're gonna go have a little bit more of a snack. Let's go. Ooh. You're so silly. You're the silliest boy. You're so handsome. Handsome boy. Handsome boy. Woo! Post-workout snack, I got some turkey, some Chick-fil-A sauce. It's actually extremely calorically dense. If you're not looking to be disappointed, don't look it up. And honey mustard. Pretty sure that snack's honestly just gonna hold me over up until I can find the next snack in like 5 or 10 minutes. But I think that's where we're gonna call it. So thank you so much for watching the video. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Everything is very much appreciated. Let me know some other things you would like to see. Let me know how you felt about that workout. Anyway, the only thing I have left to say is adios.